Once you're under contract, we move on to the inspection period. Because homes in Michigan are sold as is, this is a very important step in the process because you want to know what's going on with the house before you buy it. I'm Danny with KNE Realty. Let's break down the inspection process. The first thing you're going to want to do is hire a home inspector. We have a list of vendors that have served our clients well in the past that we're happy to share with you. Now, we really do recommend that you do your own research on these vendors and choose the one that you are most comfortable with. Again, it is your home inspection. Now, you will also want to hire any additional inspectors or inspections to be done during this time, such as a well and septic or a radon or termite. All of these inspections must be completed during the inspection period. Once the inspection period's over, you're not going to be able to do any more inspections on the property. The same goes for any repair requests. They must be completed during the inspection period as well. A little side note here. Sometimes we get asked about using a friend or relative that knows a lot about houses but maybe isn't a licensed home inspector. Now, I'm not here to critique or judge the knowledge of, let's just call them Uncle Joe, but there are a few reasons that we don't recommend that. First off is liability. In the purchase contract, it does state that the buyer is responsible for any damages that occur during any inspections or walkthroughs. So if Uncle Joe is there and he bumps over and knocks and breaks a vase, or he's in the attic and he pulls a Chevy Chase and he steps through the ceiling, you as the buyer, you're on the hook for those damages and responsible for getting it either repaired or replaced. On the other hand, the home inspectors are insured for those types of events. A second reason is that the inspector is going to give you a multi-page report. It's going to have photos, descriptions of your house, its systems, and any concerns that are there. And this is going to allow you to concisely and clearly request any repairs from the seller. The third reason is credibility. The home inspectors are licensed and they work in this field every day. And when they outline a concern in their report, it holds more weight to the listing agent and the seller than it does if your Uncle Joe says the AC's messed up. So that's just a few reasons as to why we really recommend that you do use a general licensed home inspector for your home inspection process. So let's say the first time you walk through the house, you notice that there was maybe some shingles loose with the roof, or maybe the flashing was a little funky. During the inspection period, this is a good opportunity for you to bring in a roofer during the home inspection and have them check out the roof specifically and get you a quote or at least a general idea of the cost for repair. This helps give you a better handle on what kind of costs you're looking at once you move into the home. So this same concept would apply to another specific vendor or contractor that would help you get some more knowledge about the home. Once you've received the inspection report back, you may wish to request a couple of repairs. I've devoted an entire another video to the whole requesting repairs process, so it's a good idea to go ahead and check that out if you're thinking about requesting any repairs. Now, as you know, you have the right to request repairs, but because all homes are sold as is, the seller also has the right to deny those requests. Any requests you do make do need to be made during the inspection period, because once the inspection period's over, you're not allowed to ask for any more repairs. Our next thing would be if you're okay with either the response from the seller or you don't have any repairs to request, we're going to go ahead and get moving on to the appraisal process and have the lender get that ordered. If for some reason you do see something that is unforeseen in the inspection, or you're not okay with the way the seller has responded to your repair request, you do have the right to go ahead and back out of this contract. Your earnest money will be returned to you in full at this time. You would be out any inspection fees that you've paid to the vendor. If you try to back out of the contract after the inspection period is over, you may lose your earnest money. So this is an overview of the inspection process. If you have additional questions about this process or anything else, go ahead and give us a call. We're happy to help.